This is a 30-minute full-body strength workout for people with diabetes using dumbbells, and I've provided links to the dumbbells that I use down in the description. You can substitute soup cans or water bottles if you don't have dumbbells, and you'll need a pillow or a rolled-up blanket for stretching at the end. Before getting started, please make sure that your blood sugar is between 100 to 250 milligrams per deciliter, and that you've watched the relevant safety and instructional videos posted in the description below. Let's start warming up with a curtsy lunge. With heels under the hips, take a diagonal step backward with your left foot as you cross it behind your right leg, bending both knees to the point that your left knee almost touches the ground. Stand back up and return to start. Repeat on the other side. 45 seconds. Keep a steady breathing rate throughout the warm-up. The next warm-up exercise is going to be a waiter's bow. Squeeze your chest upward, put a tiny bend in the knees, bend forward at the hips while sliding your hands down your legs and keeping your abs braced. Make sure that the upper back doesn't cave in throughout the movement. Squat jacks are about to get our heart rates up. Standing with your heels under the hips, bend your knees and lower your hips until you're about at a quarter squat with chest up, abs braced. Hop both feet out to the side and then back to the start. Keep this up for 45 seconds while maintaining a chest up position. Drop to your hands and knees for cat-cow, placing your hands directly underneath your shoulders and knees below the hips. Pull your spine to the ceiling while pulling your head and pelvis towards each other. Hold for a few seconds. Now reverse the position so that your head and tail are now pulling towards the ceiling while your belly button drops to the floor. Last warm-up is a plank up and down, and it can be done from the knees or toes. Start with your forearms on the ground straight out in front and elbows under the shoulders. Knees or feet should be about hip width apart, and your body should maintain a straight line from head to knee or foot. Move your left hand under the left shoulder, push up and move the right hand under the right shoulder. Place the left hand back to start and then repeat on the right. Let's jump into the workout. We're doing 10 different movements that will each be repeated once, and we'll go for 30 seconds on and 30 seconds of rest for each movement. The first exercise is the dumbbell curtsy lunge on the left leg. Hold the dumbbell to your chest with the heels of the hands placed under one end of the dumbbell. Step the left foot diagonally behind the right leg like we did in the warm-up, dropping down so that the left knee is just above the ground. Stand up and return to start. Continue on the left leg with the chest up position. The curtsy lunge trains mainly the muscles in the legs and calves, while the upper body stays contracted to hold and balance the weight. Let's rest for 30 seconds. If you want your own diabetes resistance water bottle or t-shirt to help you stay motivated, check out my link in the description below. Curtsy lunge on the right leg is next. Moving into a Svend Press now, and only one dumbbell is needed. With heels under hips, hold the dumbbell lengthwise in front of you at chest level with palms open and facing each other with fingers pointing forward. Push your hands towards each other as hard as possible throughout the whole set, like you're trying to crush the dumbbell. Begin to slowly push the dumbbell straight out in front of you until your arms are straight, and then return to start. Pushing inward on the dumbbell is key to this exercise, as it's going to help keep your chest activated, as this is the main muscle group trained, as your chest, shoulders, and triceps move the weight forward. Keep your shoulders pulled down throughout the exercise and maintain a steady breathing pattern. You're likely going to feel this in your shoulders too, since this muscle group is really having to fight gravity in a standing position. The next exercise, the single leg deadlift, is going to help train for balance, so feel free to substitute lunges if needed, or try it without any weight. Hold a dumbbell in each hand, resting on the front of your thighs, heels under the hips. Begin to transfer your weight to the left leg. Move your right leg to the back wall while allowing the dumbbells to move towards the floor, bending at the hips with a slight bend in your left leg. Once the dumbbells get below the knee, bend the left knee so the dumbbells finish at about mid-shin. Stand back up. The leg moving towards the back wall and torso should stay in a straight line. Let's do single leg deadlifts on the right leg now. Pike push-ups are up next. Let's get on the floor in a push-up position with hands spread out flat on the ground, just outside of the shoulders. Begin to walk your feet as close as you can towards your head while bending your hips upward, staying on the balls of your feet, and keeping your arms straight. Your body should form the shape of a triangle. Bend your elbows to lower your head as close to the ground as possible without touching or barely touching the ground. Keep your elbows flared out to the side at about 45-degree angle from the torso. Straighten your arms to return to start. Inhale as you bend the elbows, exhale as you straighten them. If this is too intense, take a step or two backward. The pike push-up is mainly going to work the shoulders and triceps, but the chest, abs, and lower back will also be strongly engaged. Single arm reverse flies are up next. You'll need a wall or other stable structure to prop yourself up against and a lighter weight to hold in your left hand, maybe even no weight at all. From a standing position, place your right hand against a wall or a stable chair, bench, couch, or table. With heels under the hips, put a slight bend in your knees. With a proud chest and abs braced, begin to bend at the hips until your torso is angled at about 45 degrees while maintaining a flat back position. With the left arm hanging down and palms facing inward, begin to bring your left arm out to the side up to shoulder level while maintaining that slight elbow bend. Inhale as you lower the weights and exhale as you lift them out to the side again. Single arm reverse fly on the right side is up next. Let's grab a dumbbell in each hand for hammer curls. Stand with heels under hips or wider for stability. Dumbbell should be in a neutral grip with palms facing each other. With your elbows held into your side, abs braced and chest to the ceiling, begin to curl the weights upward towards the shoulders by bending your elbows. Slowly lower the weights until your arms are straight. Inhale as you straighten the arms and exhale as you bend. We're going to drop to the mat for our last exercise in this sequence, abdominal crunches. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Place your hands just behind the ears with elbows winged out to the side. Use your abs to curl your upper back up, lifting the shoulder blades off the ground. Slowly lower, making sure that those elbows stay flared out to the side and don't pull on your neck. Exhale as you curl up, inhale as you lower. Let's repeat each of these exercises one more time with a curtsy lunge on the left leg up first. If you want to be notified when my next video comes out, ring the notification bell. curtsy lunges on the right leg now. Svend Press is up next. Moving into single leg deadlifts on the left side. Single leg deadlifts on the right side. Let's hit some pike push-ups next. single arm reverse fly on the left arm. Reverse fly on the right arm is next. Let's do some hammer curls. And wrap things up with abdominal crunches. Nice work. Time to cool down with some stretching. Standing with heels under the hips and a slight knee bend, with chest up and arms straight overhead. Begin to bend at the hips and go as low as you can safely go with a flat back. Make sure that you're stretching until you feel some tension but no pain. 45 seconds. Let's get into a kneeling position at about hip width distance between the knees on a soft mat for this next one. You may want some extra cushion near the knees like a pillow or a rolled up blanket. Step your left foot forward so that both legs are at 90 degrees. Move your hips forward until you feel a stretch in your right front thigh. Switch legs, hold for 45 seconds. Go back to a kneeling position on both knees, but widen the distance between the knees and sit back on your heels while keeping your two big toes touching each other. Begin to reach your hands forward while lowering your torso. Rest your forehead on the ground, or if you're not quite there yet, rest your forehead on a cushion or fists. Stand up for the last stretch, clasp your fingers together behind the back. With straight arms, begin to lift your hands towards the ceiling while keeping a chest up position. Thanks for training with me.